All right, what is up? Holy man, how we doing, guys? Let's go. Let's get this live popping. You could blame my thumbnail for being a bit late, even though 8 to 8:30 is going to be a rough time for lives. But yeah, thumbnail was not cooperating. We couldn't put this up on the live. We were working with this. We can't be putting this. Now we're working with this. I think we're okay with this. So sometimes things don't get started when they want to. But guys, we are absolutely going to pop off on the live tonight. I've got energy. The second reason we're a bit late is I went to the gym and I crashed. I don't even remember hitting the couch or anything. I've been working so hard in the back end to provide the best product possible. I'm exhausted, and I'm doing something behind the back end, guys, creating something really, really cool for you guys. So I guess I needed a bit of sleep. And of course, my thumbnail didn't end up working. So we're going to take this off. I've been messing with an indicator. I'll show you guys the indicator I've been messing with. It's a buy and sell indicator. I don't really use it, but I've been messing with it because I want to see if I get the same confirmation. It's 50-50. But let me ask you guys a question. Who believes we are about to rocket to 100K, and who believes we are about to dump within the next day-ish, or even a couple of hours, potentially? Guys, let's run up that like button, share the live tonight all over to your friends and family. Make sure you open up Twitch. How about now? Can you hear me now? I think it was just low volume. Can you guys hear me? Someone say yes if they can hear me. Okay, perfect. Sinster, you're tripping me out, brother. All right. Let's see. I'm thinking 97K, then dump. Full moon tomorrow. That is important. I kind of forget how it works now, guys. We have a drop. We have a pump before full moon. I thought it was pump before the new moon. Did they change it up? Okay, let me just do one more thing. I'm just editing my live here, the tags, and then we'll get this thing underway. Thank you guys for everybody that came on the live this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Again, just so you guys know, our start time is 8 a.m. CST to about 8:30 and 8 p.m. or 8:30. It's supposed to be 8 p.m., but I had an issue doing my thumbnail. So we're rocking and rolling now. We're going to have a really good live because I'm going to show you guys some really good setups, providing Bitcoin does what I think it is going to do. Did anybody trade today? Did anybody make money today? We made money in the morning, guys, on Turbo. We made money on the morning on Turbo. We made money on Turbo in the nighttime. We keep on playing Turbo over and over again. We will get to Turbo in a moment. But Bitcoin is the most important right now. Double top. Alejandro, how you doing, brother? Mini Mog, how you doing? Sinster in the house. Let's go. EK, Rubber 1503, MH17, CJDV, Shemer, Whiten. Wow, a lot of people on here. So essentially, guys, best believe I'm doing a live, but I got a homemade Taco Bell kit right here. Literally staring me in the face. It's like the cheesy gordita crunch or whatever it is. So ideally we did break trend, but we need to redraw our RSI because at the moment Bitcoin is still on an uptrend here. Okay. Here is our resistance on our RSI. Now, what Bitcoin keeps on doing is rejecting. We had some manipulation today into the New York session. Now we are in the Tokyo session. So we were able to call the New York session as manipulation. One of the reasons is because Tokyo distributed and then London accumulated. Here, I'll show you guys right now. Tokyo distributed, which essentially pumped the price last night. Right? So we have Tokyo pumping the price. We have London ranging in accumulation. And then today in New York, the first minute of the New York candle, the first 1 minute, we had a big dump all the way down to here. So you're going to make money in manipulation. You're going to make money in distribution. In accumulation, it is a bit hard to make money unless you're a scalper and you play the range, right? Okay. I think we're rocking and rolling. Yeah, perfect. And we're live on X. Great. So guys, I got a short, non-financial advice, of course. I got a short lined up at 95K with a stop loss at 95.8. However, it's probably going to go up to 95.1 or 2. Just that's because how crypto works or trading in general. And then I would expect it to drop pretty much back down to this volume area around 90K or even 85K. All right. So that's what Bitcoin is looking to do. I wouldn't long it. I wouldn't even short it until 95K. Tokyo looks like, well, we've been open for an hour on Tokyo, right? It looks like Tokyo's just an accumulation. I don't necessarily know that yet, but we'll have to see what Tokyo does over the next couple of hours. And I put some sell signals and buy signals on for fun, just to see if I can kind of see the market. And there's a sell right here, but I wouldn't be selling right here because I'd be waiting. There's a possibility we come up to 95.9. I don't think it'll happen though. So These buy and sell signals are 50-50. I just put it on because I want to see if it matches up with my area. It is saying sell now, but again, we're most likely going to push up for Tokyo, right? But we are using the main channel, and we've been in this main channel of consolidation, guys. We have not dropped the channel of consolidation. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Smash that like button. I got to get one bite of this. This is going to get cold. 1 minute. All right. I did a crazy gym workout today. Just needed a bite to eat. All right, GP, how you doing? Tim, we're back in the gym hard, brother. Hard. It's a homemade taco this time. It's not from Taco Bell. Like, it is the kit, but it is homemade. Okay. So let's look at the daily. Still moving up. 3 days pushing up for another 1 day and 22 hours here. Weekly's looking okay. So it does look like we're going to hit that top and then drop. We're very, very overbought. Very overbought. So I would say we come down one more time. We push up here. I'm not saying we crash, but we come back to the volume node, even though it would make sense for us to go back down here. But the problem is, for that to happen, we are still in the uptrend by default. So you can see right here, guys, no one would have really made money shorting this. And the reason being is because it is in a beautiful uptrend. Once we break this uptrend, which is essentially a rising pattern, we come back down. It would make sense for us to come back to around 85K. BTC monthly MACD, is that a bit of an inverse Adam and Eve at the top? So if you go to the monthly, the first thing I want to point out the monthly is huge fair value gap, okay? This is a massive fair value gap, which means that it should hold price below. But the month, and again, guys, we're not trading on the MAC. We're not trading on the monthly. This is over 3 to 6 months, which means that Bitcoin is in a downtrend. We already know that, right? It isn't rocket science. The monthly MACD is crossed over. We know we are going to drop. It is very, very dangerous buying spot right now, unless you're scalping it, right? Then you look at the monthly, and the monthly indicator is coming right down. So pretty much before the end of December, we should be crashing and burning, dropping, whatever you want to call it, based on this monthly indicator, and it will always come back. So if you go to the 8-day, 8-week, we got an 8-week close in 3 days. I can say within the next 2 to 3 days, we're going to start coming down to catch up to that 8-week close. And then we're waiting for the MACD to cross on the 8-week. Okay. This is, again, a long time frame. You're looking at 3-6 months. You're looking at even a month. But the reality is we know the direction of the market. If Bitcoin was really as bullish as all of a sudden people are saying, 100K is coming out and all that, we would have broke this a long time ago. We would have flipped and we would have went to 100, okay, all day, right? We are in a recovery, but you still play the recovery. You're not going to hold a short and take a loss. That isn't a smart thing to do, okay? So very important, we go to total 3. Why do you want to go to total 3? Is because, okay, this is interesting. Let me check on the daily for a minute on total 3. Before any major drop is going to happen, it looks like we're going to pump to about 198. Total 3 is breaking out all day. All day. Unless I don't know how to do channels and I'm really blind right now, total 3 is breaking out. The problem is it is right below the 200 SMA. The second problem is it is in a bearish flag. The third problem is we are extremely overbought, but we are breaking out on total 3. And then there's not even a problem. It is honestly just a scenario. We're below here. For me to even look at calling this an alt season, because ideally this would be called an alt season, ideally. If we break out, we're waiting for the back test, then we're waiting for the continuation. Until we get a back test and a continuation, unless I'm drawing this wrong, hold on. No, we for sure broke out on total 3, but we are below the 800 SMA. So one of the reasons you guys are seeing altcoins recover is because total 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly what we did on Bitcoin. I remember, Tim, I remember. Okay. Yes, we broke out of the channel, which typically would indicate that we are bullish, but we haven't broken out of our price action structure. This is very important because even though we broke out of the channel and even the 4-hour did hypothetically backtest right here, we need to break this structure right here. There's too many particulars to come into play here, but yeah, we broke out on total 3. There is absolutely 100% no doubt we broke out on total 3. All day, all day. It is just, I don't like how we're below the 800 SMA. And I definitely don't like how we are below the 200 SMA. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set an alert right here at 912 billion, because if this is a breakout, guys, we have a mini altcoin season for December till the end of December. And honestly, that's probably going to be the drop to catch up with the monthly indicator. Okay. This is why all your altcoins are not falling right now, because we broke out. We actually broke out of a downtrend from October of 2025. Not too bad, right? The question is it a fake out? Well, we don't know until we break out of this. This is great. I like this breakout. I like the back test on the 4-hour. I don't like how we're still in the channel in pretty much a bear flag. Now, I'm waiting for a dynamite, and I also don't like how we're overbought in the 4-hour. I'm waiting for this dynamite setup on broccoli, guys. I've been trading the same 2 coins every single day. Turbo, Bitcoin, and broccoli. And oh my gosh, it is ever the gift of giving. Almost. This thing is at resistance, overbought. If we break out fine. But I'm waiting for my confirmation on my MACD. That is the only thing I'm waiting for at this point. If we get the confirmation on my MACD, I'm not trading broccoli until I get the confirmation, because all my other confirmations are lining up. Then we are going to get a huge drop of almost 17%. We already broke the trend. We are going sideways. The reason we're not dropping is because total 3 broke out. Okay. So keep an eye on it on broccoli. It could break out. Do not try and short it right now, but it is an opportunity to look at. The other thing, guys, is Bitcoin DOM. Okay, Bitcoin DOM is doing nothing. Forget about it. The other coin we've been trading every day here, probably made about 3 grand on Turbo in the past 24 hours, is Turbo, right? Now, GP, if you're on here, I looked at your analysis about the weekly and I kind of studied it, okay? If total 3 broke out, hypothetically, Turbo is in a downtrend right now, but this could break out of this and pop up to here. Normally what happens in a downtrend, guys, is you hit the top and you dump. There isn't really, sometimes some coins will consolidate, but for the most part, you're going to drop. Well, we hit the top technically twice. Bearish divergence. And Turbo didn't drop. Okay. Now, Turbo is ranging in this region. You had a little bit of a falling wedge. You faked out. Could continue down. It is looking pretty bearish on the indicators, but it's oversold. That tells me that this thing is gearing up for a major pump. And again, there is your December altcoin season, because we already hit the top. This should have came already down today, but it is holding your 50, which is typically where things bounce around 40 to 50% on your RSI. So around right here. And then typically where things reject, if you're bearish, is around the 60% right here. Okay. So I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid until we actually break this, but it is looking pretty promising if we can hold that range. If we can't hold that range, then Turbo is going to drop quite a lot. Okay. But you can call this an altcoin season, a mini one for now. I am not sure if that breakout is real until I get more confirmation. I will say, though, if that breakout is real, guys, that is going to be beautiful for a lot of altcoins, right? So again, if you're just tuning into my live, my only trade at the moment is a short on Bitcoin at 95K with a stop loss at 95.8. My method of my madness right here is pretty much We have a fair value gap right here. We know coins like to wick. Even if Bitcoin wicked all the way to the top of my fair value gap to liquidate people, I still have a bit of room to about here, 95.8. I might even, no, 95.8. I'll keep it at 95.8, okay? I don't even think it'll hit 95.8, but 95 is my target. Non-financial advice, guys. Do your own research, right? Set your stop losses and profit. This looks very, very bearish right now. I wouldn't try to catch it until it hits here. We want to get the absolute most out of our profit, fam. All right. So even though this is looking grim, do not short this until you get the confirmation on your MACD. If you get the confirmation on your MACD and we don't hit 95, that is really all I'm waiting for. We've been overbought. It is going to wick up. Might even touch. Even 96.1 would be a good stop loss. We might get a wick to the top and then a drop. Actually, I might have to you know what? Let me redo this whole Bitcoin chart because I have way too much on my screen and it's driving me insane. If you guys are new here, let me hear it in the comment section where you're tuning in from. Thank you very much for taking your time out of the day to watch a live online. Means a lot. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at here. We've got Bitcoin. We've got our downtrend right there. Perfect. We've got our 4-hour channel right here. Okay, so we are at 95.1. You guys could do 95.1 or 95. I'm going to keep it at 95, but what might happen is we may go sideways. See, now we broke the trend, I think. Hold on. No, we never broke the trend yet. So we may go sideways in a rounded top and go for 95.3. Shout out to Alabama. Sushi Trading, I appreciate you. Thank you. The long of Brett's still good. Or let me look at Brett. So the thing is, guys, as Bitcoin closes every single candle, you got to relook at the top of that channel. So as of right now, 95.1. Here, 95.4. You got to keep on raising your channel because here Bitcoin is going to be 95.5. We are honestly just going to catch the top. Shout out to Georgia. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel to all the new people. And my goal is to make you a lot of money. Okay, so that is Bitcoin, guys. So keep me updated. Actually, hold on. I'm going to put an alert right here at 95. Shout out to Ecuador. EMA 300 4-hour. I don't have the 300 EMA, but I know what you're talking about. I use the 800, the 200, and the 50, and the 9, the 21. But the 300 is really good. Same with the 1059. Is it 1059, GP? Where you at? Am I wrong? Okay. XRP. $220. Faking out, right? Again, I'm going to redraw this just so I can get a clear look on my eyes. So if we go from top to bottom here. Again, guys, in the longer term, 1260, 8-hour. There we go. In the longer term, we are bearish. In the shorter term, we are in recovery mode. So we can see XRP taking it down to the Fibonacci golden pocket. Boom, we got the bounce right here. Then we take our other Fibonacci. Since there, I'll take a look at ZEC in a couple minutes here. We look at 242 and ultimately 259. But XRP still has to break this area right here. Shout out to Ron, another 500 on Sol and BTC. Let's go, fam. We still have to break this resistance right here, guys, which is going to be about 226, which we should, but this is what I'd be aiming for, about 239. You 2.5x times to 10x short tonight or more. I'm on 10x. I've got a 10x short on BTC at 95K. Bitcoin is running hot right now. There we go, 94. See, most people will try to short that double top. Nope. Sinster, I seen your finger on that short button the whole day today. I'm kidding. A lot of you had your finger in that short button. I know you did. You could even scalp this to 95 if you're an aggressive trader. Okay. Tokyo accumulating. Yep. It looks like Tokyo is in accumulation at the moment. But the thing is, if we wick up here and close with a wick to London, that would be manipulation. So we don't actually know what Tokyo's doing right now, so to speak. It does look like Tokyo is an accumulation, but technically we're going up. So this could be distribution as well. Keep that in mind, okay? ZEC, let's get it going here. Okay, so we're bouncing off of that area. So the thing with ZEC, it would need to break this channel right here for me to potentially look at it. Yeah, Zcash should come up to about 428. The risk to reward is, I'm not sure how good it is. See, that's the problem though. It is coming up, but our weekly is just completely dumping. So before Friday, you're going to notice things are catching up to the weekly, or by Friday. So I would say this is probably going to pump up to about 430, 420. If you're a scalper, this is probably really good for you. But downtrend, we are in a downtrend at the moment still. Not a bad trade, though, if you're looking at risk to reward, for sure. Obviously, the 15 minutes overbought. I'd probably wait till the 15 minutes oversold, but you should get a good percentage. It is in an uptrend, too, on a smaller time frame. So hypothetically, even you could take a scalp to about 398, set your stop at, I don't know, below here. So you'd have to do pretty low leverage. Nice rounded bottom too, though, on Zcash. There you go. There you go. Up 50% on Zcash, making money. Come on, Bitcoin. Just hit 95K already. Near protocol, what is it doing? Anything? Like, is Near ever going to play my... Okay, so it has bullish dive. So Near absolutely broke out. Now, for a lot of you, you probably don't know my Near protocol setup. I'm expecting a massive pump out of it. Okay, so Near broke out. And Near officially backtested the breakout. So the only thing I'm worried about is the resistance at 197. But for my scalpers, you should be able to find a long setup right here. I wouldn't take it myself because my risk to reward. But we've got Near kind of forming a little cup and handle. And then a pump. Near protocol could come up to about 280 at this point, which is really good money because finally we have a 4-hour or a 18-hour fair value gap here on Near. We had that big drop and then we're ranging sideways. So we have this fair value gap. You pumped, you closed inside the fair value gap, and now you run. But you have resistance right here at about 196 on near protocol. And then you have resistance at about, well, nothing after that. After that, you're gone to about 230-ish. So near is looking fire, fire, fire. Off of that fair value gap. Come on, Bitcoin. What are you? For the people in the short right now, they probably want it to drop, but geez. This is honestly just going to go sideways. So yeah, you could call this accumulation. So maybe we go up to 95.4. Again, guys, if Bitcoin's here, we're looking at 95.4 as our short, okay? Not 95K. I am just going off of what I see at the current moment. Have a look at Solana. Okay. Tim, we just want near protocol to skyrocket, don't we? Man, I'm telling you, I'm like a kindergartner with Crayola crayons, like all the marker everywhere. It's so annoying. Okay, so Solana, everything's overbought at resistance. Waiting for, honestly, guys, it looks like we're waiting for 95-ish and then the drop. I just don't see us breaking out, being that overbought. It could. Of course it could. Well, hold on. Before I say that, we broke out of the trend, okay? So we did break out on Sol before I say that. But we have a downtrend, a macro that we're going to play. And it's all the way from here. So Solana for sure did break out, okay? We're not in a downtrend in the shorter term, but in the longer term, we're in a recovery downtrend. This is looking very bullish. And very bearish at the same time. So at the moment, it looks like Sol could kind of come down to about 134. This is the biggest definition of a bull trap I've seen, because if I was to look at this market and not know we're in a downtrend in the macro, I would say we're bullish. We're going into a little bit of a bull market, altcoin season. But everything is at the pinnacle top and they're not breaking out. That is what is my kind of confusion there. But if Solana ends up breaking right here, then we're going to 188. We are going to 188. Okay, Ron, I know you have Solana. We are going to 188. The question is, are we going to come back down to 123/130 range and then pump up to 180-ish? Right? We don't really know that, because there's also a golden cross right here. On Solana. So don't try to short this, even though we're in a macro downtrend. It doesn't matter. This thing could pump all the way up to 188. All right. How about Ethereum? So I'm going to set an alert here on Sol just outside. Welcome to all the new people on the live, guys. If you're on Twitch, I appreciate you. Welcome to the fam. If you're on YouTube, same thing. I appreciate you. Welcome to the fam. If you're new, you're in for a treat over the next, I don't know, lifetime. The reason I'm looking at spot right now, guys, and not okay. So Ethereum just broke out. Which tells me that the other ones may follow. Right there is your breakout. You could long this hypothetically to 3,500. This is weak. This is a weak breakout. But I don't even think it'll straight up pump. I think it's going to go sideways to the top, which would be about 3,400. You have a huge golden cross right here on ETH, and you did just break it. We got 37 minutes left in this close, guys. All right. So again, I'm not longing a downtrend in the macro, especially here to here, but Ethereum did break out 100%. So it would make sense to me why Bitcoin hasn't hit 95. Wait for all the altcoins to hit their peak. Someone asked me to look at Athena, ENA. Remember, this is a 4-hour, guys. So ENA right there. And you've got a channel from here, from this wick to right here. Fast Easy, how we doing? My chat didn't load. What is up? What is up, fam? So ENA is going to target this area right here. And again, we might just go sideways on ENA until it does hit the top of the downtrend, right? If you guys are new to our community, guys, join our app, our community. beastlimitless.com. It is free to join. There's no strings attached. I'm just posting trade setups all day for people. all right, or trade ideas and stuff like that. So this is our app, Beast Limitless, mighty.beastlimitless.com. Join. It is completely free. CJDV, link it. Oh, there you go. EK, thank you. ETH usually opens the door to alt season. Exactly, right? So this is either one of the biggest bull traps, or again, until Bitcoin breaks out, I can't assume anything. We're overbought in the 4-hour. I don't know why I went back to broccoli, but there you go. It is hovering at resistance, almost overbought here. Based on what I see, guys, a drop is coming. And not right now. We could drop right now. If we drop right now, I would not be happy. I would say we're going to push up one more time. We have to. That is the top of the channel. Actually, wait. If we look here to here, yeah, 95. If we're looking here to here, 95.5. If we're looking here to here, 96. So essentially what is happening is we keep on going sideways. They're definitely looking to target that fair value gap right here, which is about 95. Could they go higher? It depends on how much longer we consolidate for. Okay, I did look at Mu earlier. Mu is looking very, very good in this sideways channel. Okay, so if Tokyo is accumulating, that means London is either going to distribute up or down. And we've got New York could distribute up or down. So I'm going to go on a whim and say tomorrow's going to be a drop into New York, because not much happens in London. Like, we do get distribution phases in London, but normally London is manipulation. So we manipulate to 95, and then New York pushes down to whatever target we're looking at. We know Tokyo's accumulation. Now, I don't really... Yeah, we're accumulating Tokyo all day. So if we don't want to hit 95, our target at 95, we probably are going to manipulate into London. I'll take London distributing up as well, and then crash and burn into New York. New York does look like it is going to be a drop, which makes complete sense because the weekly is going right down. Keep in mind, guys, we're not bullish, even though we are going up. If you see a MACD like this on the weekly, you typically don't put your money near it unless you're shorting it. But there will always be a retrace to the upside. So if you look at the weekly fair value gap, there's actually a weekly fair value gap here at 98. And the funny thing is that it's the top of our downtrend. So we know we're going to come there at some point. Just when is the question, right? There's a possibility we also do this after looking at this in more detail. We wick up here, we come down to the conversion line, and we go sideways for another half a month until we hit the top. And then we come down to $72,000 or $70,000. That is also a very realistic possibility. Our Bollinger Bands are tightening. There is going to be a drop. We're overbought, Our Bollinger Bands are tightening. There will be a drop. The question is, how quick? And the top here is about 96.4. Keep on smashing that like button, guys. Let's run it up. We almost have 100 community fam members. I appreciate you. At 100, we give away $50. Okay, $50 at 100. I'll give it away on the live. USD. You can make a funded account. You could do whatever you want. Send your friends and your family. And let's make money together. Okay, another one here, dogs. I've been looking at it for quite a bit. I kind of like what I see. It hasn't really dropped too much. It looks like dogs is doing a real nice rounded bottom. Again, guys, I potentially am shorting. I would not long, but for the longers and the spot scalpers and stuff like that, it should hit the top. Okay, what do you guys think? London is going to be manipulation or distribution into a sell-off? Yes, EK, thank you. Click the notification bell if you guys have not. EK, we're not monetized on the tube yet. We're monetized on Twitch. I got to figure it out. It was an error. I got to contact them, but do that at some point. They will probably make the move in the UK hours while I'm sleeping. Yeah. So I would expect London to be manipulation. I don't think New York would be manipulation because New York was manipulation today. So again, for those of you guys that don't know, AMD. Okay, this is okay. Give you guys a little bit of learning here. So if we go to images, for those of you guys don't know, very, very simple. Every market, Tokyo, New York, and London will follow this. This is why you see the market move in different areas, okay? So we got accumulation, followed by manipulation. Now, manipulation is you're coming above the low or below the low or above the high, okay? Then you have a wick and you're pretty much closing at that market. Distribution is up or down, okay? So we got distribution with up or down. This is what you guys got to pay attention to. So manipulation, shaking out weak hands, distribution, selling to the crowd or pumping the price. All right, Mudang. Sure, I haven't looked at it in a minute. Sean, thanks for the comment. How you doing? Check Deep Book Protocol. I got you, brother. We're going to look at Mudang first, and then I'll check Deep Book. I like the project. Okay, so we got Mudang here. and it wicked up. It didn't break out. So Deep Book is actually looking, or not Deep Book. Mudang is actually looking pretty good. It's got a real nice rounded bottom. That is a beautiful consolidating downtrend rounded bottom that has broken out. You've got your 3-day here. We're going to go from the bottom to the top, well, from the top to the bottom here. And we already wicked off of our 618. Pretty much back test it. We break out of this, we fly. We've got resistance here on Mudang to about 17. Keep an eye on Mudang, guys. It is looking fairly good. One more flush in the market. One more. And then we're rocking and rolling. But yeah, if you're looking at Mudang, it is about to break out. I would put alert right here. About 9.5. See what happens. Four-hour. Yeah, Mudang is ranging a bit, but it definitely looks like it is about to pump. For sure. Okay, Deep Book Protocol. So, Sean, if I was going to buy some Deep Book, or if I was looking for the bounce, it would most likely be around here, about 2 cents. We can see this has just been in a rounded top downtrend. You broke trend, boom, 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 and dumping. I would set an alert here because this is looking like it is very, very bottomed. And I might have to pick up some Deep Book right there. That is very, very bottomed. We could break it, of course, but yeah, we're talking about 2.5, target about 2.5 to 2.7 area on Deep Book. Guys, if you are not following on X, please follow. I do post stuff. BeastX, Bitcoin, and we are obviously live here. If you're on X, please share to your friends and family. We greatly appreciate it. Okay, so we got an alert here on Deep Book around 2.5. APLD, and then we are going to look at ICP. Gizmo the Pocket Dog. I love the name. Shout out to you. APLD is a stock. Applied Digital Corporation. I love my stock trading. I love my Forex. I will be doing some stock market and Forex stuff, guys, but I'm doing a thing in the background called 365 Days to Be a Millionaire. I'm not going to tell you guys what it entails, but it entails something. And when the content is uploaded, it will be uploaded. I'm pre-recording every time, everything this time. Okay, so we have a very nice cup and handle. The only thing I don't like about APD, actually, wait, hold on. So I would say 61 is probably going to be the top. But technically, if it did break out, it could go here. If we've got a Fibonacci from here to here, we retrace the 5. If we break out, you're looking at about 242. This is a macro trend from January 2015. But I would say you're pretty tapped out. Now, it doesn't mean, yeah, never mind. You might break. I don't know. We'll have to see. The monthly is looking pretty tapped out. You're going to have bearish divergence and pump to about whatever I said, 82 to 92. And as this goes sideways a bit, yeah, oh, I've got that channel there. Yeah. So my macro channel, you're looking at about 82 being the top. Although it did hit the top already. So be cautious on this one. But the 3 days very, very oversold. So it could reject here. But based on the 3 day oversold, I would say it's pushing up for bearish dive to the top. That is crazy. 2020, 5 cents, 29. All right, ICP. Someone want to push Bitcoin up to 95K for me? We know it's going to happen. We're in accumulation in Asia. London's going to manipulate this thing up, hopefully. Hopefully. ICP is at a beautiful rounded bottom. This should be the bottom on internet computer. We're very, very close. Look at ICP on spot. ICP is very, very close to going parabolic. Like, this thing is so oversold on the monthly. And now it just created a high. So what I would do with internet computer is draw resistance right here. And now draw your channel right there. There's a possibility ICP does come back down here because we technically hit the top. And going for this fair value gap makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah, ICP's pretty close to bottom for sure. It could just go like this, and then like this, and then like that. Tanvir, what is up? Good hearing your voice after several years. I appreciate you, brother. Can you look please at the stock ETH-U? Okay. 2 times leverage ETH ETF. Perfect. ETH-U. You learn something new every day. I haven't seen this one yet. I trade ES1 on MetaTrader though. Yeah, perfect. Perfect 618 Fibonacci bounce right here. You are in a downtrend, but you're bouncing off the fib. You do got a little bit of a man. This is probably going to pop. Okay, so you got a bit of resistance right here, but you're ultimately looking at 152. This is looking. Where can I trade this on? Is it put options or contracts or what? Or can I trade this on MetaTrader? I guess I could just go look at my phone and see. Yeah, if it breaks out of here, you're rocking and rolling. That is a perfect bounce off your 618. Robinhood. Do any of you guys use MT5? MetaTrader 5? Now keep in mind, it does need to break out. But if it breaks out, this thing is gone, gone, gone. Weeble. Gotcha, gotcha. I might have to. Yeah, you're looking at a really good pump on ETH-U. Okay, so I'm going to set an alert here and get a. I have a Weeble account. But that is a really nice setup for sure. We already broke out. So MetaTrader 5 is just basically a prop firm account or a broker. Okay, now keep in mind, we do have some resistance up here, but that'll take a bit. This stream is brought to you by Turtles. Get your turtle. They're faster than Bitcoin. Do we break this downtrend yet or no? Man, this is crazy. ETH will 3x your money. Yeah. Shout out to Tanvir for that call. I'm going to be loading some money in ETH right away. Man, we are literally right there, guys. Like, I will definitely be buying some ETH. That'll double, triple my money right away. Okay, Tau is trending. Great call, brother. Great call. Nice to see you back. Shout out to all the OG fam here. If you're new, welcome. If you're new, we had a network of over 50,000 roughly. Took a break. ETH, ETH. Okay, let me look at ETH. I think I'm going to be building an Ethereum ETF portfolio. They're all the same chart. I don't think Ethereum is going to $3,500 or wait. Oh no, it is 35. I thought you said 63. No, it is going to around 35. Yeah, we're about to break out on Ethereum ETFs. If we break out this area right here, we're waiting for the back test. And based on this right here, that would be a full breakout. That means our Fibonacci golden pocket here. If that did potentially break out, your next target appreciate you, brother. It means a lot. Thank you. You're looking at 51, and then you're looking at 75. So Ethereum ETFs are ready to pop any day. All right. Brett. Let's check out Brett and see what Brett is doing. So remember I showed you guys this Brett play yesterday. We're still in the same spot. Man, the market is so flat. Brett is overbought in the 4-hour with some bearish divergence. That is not good. I wouldn't trade Brett. Not until this 4 hours oversold. Mostly for the fact that it hit the top twice and didn't do anything. Typically, when something hits the top of the RSI, you're going for a major pump. Like, okay, you had a pump, but I like Brett for the top of the channel for sure, to about 4 cents. I would just want the RSI or the momentum indicator be oversold. And then your RSI pretty much needs to catch up to the bottom, right? Can I check Filecoin? For sure. For stocks tomorrow, peek up on Core Wave. Okay. Okay, so we've got, okay, so if I'm looking at Filecoin, it does look very good, just like Internet Computer. We've got insane hidden bullish divergence on Filecoin right now. So if we push down here on Filecoin, which is really likely, you're looking at around $1.08, then that should be the bottom. So I'm going to set an alert right here. And for Filecoin to do that, Bitcoin does need to drop. Not yet, though. Not yet. We cannot have Bitcoin drop yet. All right, Sinster, let's go. CRWV. Is my background thing better now? I just had to reverse the logo. You can't have words in these background pictures. It's impossible to switch. Core weave. Yep. Stocks are starting to recover for sure. Beautiful recovery here to about 136 on core weave. This is just in a huge round of bottom. This thing could blow to 136 in the next couple of days. Oh yeah, core weave's gonna. Core weave also hit the bottom of the daily. Like this thing is absolutely gonna go on a tear. Stocks are recovering. This is what I'm getting. ETFs are recovering. How about Vertivet? Energy stocks, you make a lot of money off MetaTrader. I'm just not another pretty. All right. This one is okay. It's not too bad, yeah. Actually, it broke out. Yeah, it broke out. Core Weave is looking fire, honestly. So this is continuing an uptrend. So actually, Vermilion Energy is looking really good too. The chart is a bit weird, but hypothetically, could run up to $71. $19 in the shorter term. Not a bad chart. Yeah, this is looking really, really good. Smash up that like button, guys. Let's run up the live. Make sure you guys have it open on Twitch. Oh, and we are on Rumble too, by the way. Has anybody come from Rumble yet? I would still say Trump is going to go chase this wick at some point. OM is in a huge downtrend. Once it breaks out, it'll break out. A lot of these coins are going to go chase the wick, guys. Oh, you know what? Sui. Sui was trending today. The 4 hours over. No, you should be able to post messages as well. Should. So Sui could pump to about 210, fam. It already broke the trend, conversion line, the trend. I don't know. I wouldn't touch Sui right now. That's a huge Batman pattern, phantom Batman pattern. And again, the 4 hours overbought. I just don't trust this market. Full moon tomorrow, right? That would make sense that we would dump into the full moon, if you guys know anything about it. Or during the full moon. Can we short Bob? What is Bob? Are you talking about this Bob or another Bob? Grandpa 732, what is up? Thank you for coming on the live. I appreciate you. Welcome to our community. Welcome to the fam. Are you talking about BOB? Can we short Bob? Is this the Bob you're talking about? I feel like it isn't, because this is very flat. XRP. Okay, we'll look at XRP. We did look at it already. Red. Sorry, guys. Are you talking? You probably. Are you talking about crypto or stocks right now? I'm kind of confused. Okay, we'll go look at XRP for a moment here. XRP is looking rough, but it broke out. So yeah, call me that or call me Josh. You could call me Josh. You could call me Josh for sure. So the problem I have with XRP at the moment, guys, is it broke the uptrend. It did break the uptrend, right? So we've got a break right here. So you're pumping, you're going sideways, which is fine. But technically, this could go down. The thing what you're looking for is you're looking for the confirmation. You're looking for your MACD. Right now, you have a very nice fair value gap here on XRP. Okay, so beautiful fair value gap, and then essentially you're looking at pushing up. I wouldn't really trade XRP at the moment, because even if we're looking at XRP, it is a 1 to 5. If we're trading it from here to here, yeah, there's no 1 to 5, not even a 1 to 3. We're really only looking for a 1 to 3, but it should be close to hitting the top. Everything is just flat right now because the 4 hours overbought. Okay, red. Any options on a pump short? Are you talking about shorting pump, pump.fun? Okay. Who suggested red? D. Robinson, I appreciate you. Could do some damage if anybody wants to play in the long game, because this absolutely broke out. Yeah, this broke out. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. They're, again, I don't know. I don't know if I would long this, but what I will say is this is looking like it could go for a pretty nice pump. Huge rounded bottom. This is a good red one. Just a bit confused on the pump. So you're looking to short pump.fun, right? We're talking about crypto, right? Sorry, we've been talking about stocks, crypto, forex, all of it. So keep an eye on red, guys. Red looks like it is about to... Why did I go here? So if we hit... Chris Klein, how you doing, fam? You watched me a year ago. We're back at it. I appreciate you. Thank you for remembering me. It means a lot. We're all about making you guys money. A year ago was an interesting time in crypto. For all the new people, guys, to our live, we have our own app. Make sure you join it so you get notifications. It is beastlimitless.com, mighty.beastlimitless.com. Post your wins. Come say hi in the chat. It is a bit quiet right now because people left because of the bear market. They're taking a break from crypto, all that jazz. We're going to get this fired up again. We're going to be doing lives, training sessions, and I do post setups here, and they have been very, very, very profitable the last couple of days, making about $1,000 per trade roughly. So actually even over that. So make sure you guys please go sign up for the app. It is free. You don't need to pay a thing. Completely free. No strings attached. We just want to keep our community together. Okay, so pump.fun. EK, if you want to post the link again, please and thank you. Pump.fun, guys. We have a nice rounded bottom coming into play here. Boom, rounded bottom. However, there is a resistance point right here. So I would say pump fun is going to go to around this area, 0.036. I know we break out there, we're good. I don't think it'll break out because we're overbought on the daily, but pump fun has really massive bullish divergence. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you for all this support. Really means a lot. Okay, so essentially, this could rip on the daily because we do have very good bullish dive. So if we break this area, guys, which is around 0.03721, we are gone, gone, gone. Absolutely taken off. Gizmo, I appreciate you. Zcash. Okay, we did look at ZEC. I'll look at it again one more time. Remember, guys, if we hit 100 community members, subscribers, I don't like to call them that, we give away $50 on the live. I just got to figure out. I think there's a giveaway thing attached to this. I'll have to figure it out. It might have to be next live because I'll have to figure it out. But we're close to hitting 100. So ZEC, Zcash. Can pump all the way to the top here around 426. You did break, well, okay, you didn't break it yet. You almost broke the downtrend. If you break this, Zcash could go parabolic in the shorter term. Guys, I literally have a gordita crunch homemade taco made right in front of me, sitting here with sour cream and salsa and beef. I appreciate you guys, though. Thank you all for coming on the live. I'm just messing. I just really like food. So you want to set your alert on Zcash around 434. Okay, what about PAX G, fam? CoreWeave is going to make a lot of money, sister, for sure. Also, that ETH or ETU, that is going to be a banger as well. So we are looking at PAX G setting up for around 1.46 billion, which is essentially going to be that 4,600. I'm more about XAU. Okay, well, we'll go XAU then, because I was normally. So we will go XAU. Gold, right? So guys, gold is setting up for about 4,300. Gold is setting up perfectly. We have the pennant. We have the breakout. It is overbought right now on XAU, which is on futures here for MEXC. But you're definitely looking at about 4,300 on XAU, which is gold. And you can trade it on MEXC. Could do perpetual for the crypto traders. All right. Will it break that? I'm not sure. Being at how overbought we are, probably not. And we are on a downtrend on gold, believe it or not. Well, actually, hold on. We're on a downtrend on the RSI on gold. But in the shorter term, we are on an uptrend, okay? So you do have bearish dive on gold, though, from here to here. But I would say about 4,300-ish in that region. All right, guys, give me some coins you want to look at. Stocks, Forex, crypto, it doesn't matter. We do it all. VeChain. Share this live on X, guys, Facebook, YouTube. We get to 100 fam tonight, we do a giveaway. $50. It's not a lot right now because the channel's small. Just wait till it gets up there, okay? So VeChain is a bit interesting. Any advice on the best exchange for gold, NASDAQ, etc.? I've been involved with crypto. Probably a prop firm for MetaTrader or Apex. Actually, if you want to if you want to, this is what I would recommend. Apex Trader Funding. Essentially, it's a funded account in a way, but Apex Trading is what I would recommend. Apex Markets. Not giving you Apex Market. So you get funded, you get a prop firm account. Got to be up in about 5 hours. D Robinson 4830, I appreciate you for coming on the live. Means a lot. Thank you for taking your time out of the day to be here. Okay, back to VeChain. Have a good day at work. Okay, we got a better channel on VeChain. We got a shorter term channel on VeChain. Dusty, how you doing? Would you look at Ondo and Zera? All right, I'm not sure how many coins I can get to, but definitely put them out there, guys. We'll go live for a bit more. We're almost 2 hours. This taco thing is making me so hungry, but I love doing charts. Okay, so in the shorter term, we got a little bit of a sideways consolidation here on VeChain. In the longer term, we're looking here. So if we break out of this sideways momentum here, we are looking for a pretty big move. But we've got a little bit of a downtrend with some macro sideways momentum. All right. So I'd set an alert here on VET. It does have a perfect rounded bottom. W pattern. It did break out. It is resisting right now, but this is going to be a good play. This will honestly be a good long and a good short. So I would put a rejection point right here. Boom, boom. And then you're looking at about 0.16. This is a good area. I'm also going to set an alert right here on VET at about 0.14. So guys, it does look, okay, so we're in accumulation for Tokyo. I'm pretty sure we can see that. Now I would expect London to move up and manipulate all the way here with a wick and then back down to Tokyo close, whatever Tokyo price is going to close at. All right, let's take a look at going back here. Okay, that's a lot of coins. How about let's look at Kaspa. Kaspa, people say will go to $1, right? We got to look at that. Huge rounded top on Kaspa, guys. ZEC, I did go over ZEC earlier, but I'll go over it again for you. So Kaspa is looking like this thing is going to break out and rip. I'll go over ZEC before the end of the live. Kaspa is looking very, very good if we can get overbought. I mean, oversold. I wouldn't do it yet. It has the Batman on the 4-hour. Man, these Batmans are tripping me out. If you guys don't know what a Batman is or a phantom pattern, I don't know what to tell you. Kaspa does look really good, but it needs to break out of right here. Okay, I wanted to look at Tau because I haven't actually looked at Tau for a while. BitTensor, which is Tau. And guys, remember, we're doing a massive training seminar for the new year. So sign up for mighty.beastlimitless.com. It is completely free. Fast, easy. My main are Kaspa and Radium. Radium, absolutely. Kaspa, yeah. I would say Radium and Render. Come on, man. Don't you remember Render? Render all day, fam. We haven't even looked at Render. We should probably look at Render. But yeah, Radium and Render, I would say. Render is probably one of the top when Solana trends. So Tau broke out, guys. Tau actually broke out. Wow, Tau really broke out. But it isn't. I like want to rip my hair out because it's a breakout, but it isn't doing anything. Normally this would be flying, absolutely flying right now. Like you have the back tests too. Fast Easy, do you still play poker? Sinster just wandered off the path. I'm telling you, like a breakout would fly. How isn't this exploding right now? It is trending #1. For the last time, no, I will not sell my seed phrase to you, and no, nobody will give you their seed phrase. Go touch grass, meditate, have a great day. I think that's honestly just an AI account. So many indicators. Yeah, it is essentially called organized chaos. Trust me, though, the wins are pretty big. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you about this market. I really don't. Like, bull trap. I don't know what to say. Like, we're in a downtrend on Bitcoin, but this is a perfect breakout, and Tau is not doing anything. Again, it is below the 200 SMA, so it makes a lot of sense in the 800 SMA, but like, yeah, if we break out of this, we fly. Everybody keep an eye on Tau, please. It could go parabolic. So again, guys, Bitcoin. We look at Bitcoin right here into the London session. Because we know Tokyo is in accumulation. Yesterday, Tokyo was in distribution. Now we are probably going to go into manipulation. We could go into distribution. If we go into distribution, we're going to have 4 to 5 small candles for London, like this, distribute, and then New York would manipulate. The problem I have with that is New York already manipulated today. So most likely New York is going to sell tomorrow off the top of the channel. Okay? Most likely. Like technically you could open up a long here. I'm personally not going to long it, but not enough risk to reward, but I'm looking for my short at the top. Yeah, let's take a look at Radium. The good old days are back. I never used to be able to do more than an hour stream. I was so tired. Now I'm like, let's go 3 hours. Look at that double bottom on Radium. When Radium breaks out, this thing is going to rocket to the moon, literally. You've got a short-term pump here of Radium, guys, to around here. Radium could possibly break out and pump because you've got a fair value gap. I mean, you've got a volume node gap right here where price will push through off of this drop. I'm still long on ZEC, but it's struggling. Yeah, again, ZEC is in a downtrend at the moment. So your pumps are going to be smaller than your, than your shorts. But it should go for that 420, should. Where's the 100 nugget challenge? I don't know, man. This taco's sitting on my desk right here. Okay, last coin of the night, guys. Aster, okay? We will be live again tomorrow morning between 8 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Top of the hour on the market open, okay? I appreciate everybody for coming on the live today. We're at 2 hours over that. We try to do these every day, 2 lives per day. Make sure you're following the socials, Mighty, because I do post content. Yeah, Tim, you're definitely on to something for sure. And then 8 a.m. to 8 between 8 a.m. and 8:30 tomorrow. It didn't break out yet, but if it can break out here, as you said, it will pop. We could also have a potential inverse head and shoulder. What time zone? CST. If I'm not live at 8, it's because my thumbnail software is messing up. All right. I really appreciate you guys for all coming on the live. It seriously means a lot. We are building something so big here. Think on grand scheme of things of Mr. Beast, Andrew Tate, giving back, philanthropy, making money, all of it. Okay. Am I going to be on tomorrow night again as well in the morning? Chris Klein. Absolutely, fam. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm talking CST, Central Standard Time. But make sure you guys are locked into Mighty, okay? Because I'm posting setups there. It is our free app. I had a fun live with you guys. Again, when we hit 100 fam members, we are going to be giving away $50. So we are close. Very, very close. You're looking at Tokyo in accumulation. London is either going to be selling to the ground or manipulating up and ranging into New York, and New York's going to sell tomorrow. We'll see what we're going to do. All right. Hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day and night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Set your stop losses and profit, and please protect your capital. Chris, I appreciate you. Have a great day, guys.